Date with Destiny. Nice sunny day down here at my favourite test spot. Car running today on just 2S LiPo. Nearly touches triple digits. And we take a heck of a tumble. Oh, hang on, Rich. That car's got all four wheels on. Which work. Hey, and it still steers as well after this crash.
Richie, watch out for those three large metal pillars. Yeah, those ones.
Well, from an action point of view, I would like to think this video has it all. There are videos that you make that are okay, some that are quite good, and others that simply take your breath away, as might do later on in this video when you see just how fast this thing goes on 2S. In fact, it runs on 2S faster than a lot of people have been running on 3S, and that crash was very nearly at 100 miles an hour. But after the crash, as you'll see later on in this video, the car was still running. So I thought, wonder if I can squeeze a little bit more out of it. Will it hit triple digits? Well, every time I'm smiling like this, I already know the answer. And if anybody's thinking, well, he's got two of those, that's why the wheels are still on this one. Well, they're still on this one as well. However, you will notice this one has got a new rear wing fitted to it. Well, that's because the last 5 days of trial and error trying to get this thing to go as fast as it goes today have not been without event. First of all, we got through a new wing, and the new front A-arm needs a little bit of reworking. And I even managed to break a motor mount off, which was fairly impressive. And we bent the drive shaft, writing that off along the way. And one rather expensive ESC also died a death. Oops. But it was worth all that effort and all those breakages to get the handling of the car right and the performance out of it that you are going to see today. Nail it now. If you like what you see today, then consider subscribing. And if you do subscribe, hit that little bell. So what we're going to see in today's video, first of all, the car is going to run in stock configuration, stock motor timing, and stock ESC timing on there. Then I'm going to turn the timing up on the motor itself, and using the Castle Beeling, I'm going to turn the timing up on the ESC, and you will see quite a substantial difference. You are going to see a huge crash.
Mind those posts now, Richie boy.
Then I'm like nearly walking home, and I think, yeah, you should have another go, Rich. You're so close to that magic triple digits. Well, do I get there? Well, I'm not smiling this hard for fun. So, this is my brushless WLTOYS124019. We've got 3.5 turn brushless motor on here. The timing on the car is currently at stock setting, as it is on the Castle Mamba X on it. Today, we're just going to test it today with 2S, but I've got my Power Hobby GNSS speed meter on board. So I'll have a little run up and down and see how we get on. Now this motor should go up to about 11,000 kV with the timing turned right the way up. Feed that power in. Nail it now. But that is just on 2S. Bear in mind, that is the size of the 2S pack. Just 2,000 milliamps on there. Motor is, that's barely lukewarm on there, so we've certainly got more to come on that. I'm thinking it would be nice to push this up to 80 on 2S. Very pleased with the handling of the car today. So today I've turned the timing up by 10 degrees on my 3.5 turn brushless motor, still running on just 2S on air. Power Hobby GNSS on board. Start recording.
I'm going slow at the start of this run to keep the heat down when I do my full-on speed run.
Might have had a little bit more in it. I was having to ease up as it's quite difficult from here to tell. Oh, you have to be kidding me. The only flipping pine cone in the lot, and I managed to hit it. And that's not the steering out. Make sure the dual rate on the power is turned up to 10 this time.
I'm going slowly as the car goes away from me because I'm wanting to keep the temperature of the motor down.
Check nothing's coming behind me. Try and get on that power early. Not convinced that was faster than the other day. We're using the Beeling cap. I've turned the timing up much as the safely can do. I've now got me app working again. So let's see how we get on before the man with his dog comes walking down the hill. Oh, now it feels a little bit more lively from the off. Oh my God. How many tumbles was that? Oh, still got power. Might not have a lot else.
Now at this point, I am fearing the absolute worst.
Come on, give me some luck. I did not have a good time in this car last week.
And that was a pretty close call, avoiding those 3 metal pillars.
Okay. Well, before I check the damage out, see how fast we went. 97 miles an hour on 2S. I'll let that sink in for a minute. 97 miles an hour on 2S. There's nobody around. You can jump up and down, Richie. The difference terming the timing on the motor and then on the B-Link made was simply stunning. Rather than using the cheat mode on the Castle, I turned the timing up on that, so I got the maximum timing there from day one. Now the car was taking a bit of a tumble, that front wheel. Let's have a look. Oh, some electrics come out the back. Hang on. I've still got steering. Oh. Now, at the front, we haven't got power on there, but CVD joint's popped out. Should have paid attention there, Richie. I can barely believe that. Maybe not sounding entirely perfect, but the reason why it's not sounding entirely perfect is that drive shaft at the front has taken a bit of a battering. Well, 97 mile an hour crash. All 4 wheels are steering, heavy vibration on the front, but the fact is, that car survived a 97 mile an hour crash. Who needs armour tough, baby? WLTOYS stuff. But it wasn't quite the same way last week, as can be seen from the outtakes at the end of this video. Getting here took some pain. Okay. Not sure quite how much juice I got left in the battery, because these big runs take an awful lot out of it. It's only a tiny pack. Yeah, definitely not got as much power there. Yeah, I'm thinking. Ooh, not sure actually, because that was peeking out towards the end there. See what we got. Oh, 100 mile an hour, not too bad. I kind of have to skip back to that because I'm lost for words. Don't know about anyone else. Not bad for 2S though. Well, I hope you like what you saw today. I think 100 miles an hour out of this car on 2S is fairly impressive. I'm just going to get the camera down and talk very briefly about the spec of both of these cars and the future mods I've got coming up for this car with these new 3D parts that Morgan has sent me to test. First thing I would say, both of these cars are currently running the stock gearing. I've got a little mod coming up that I'm going to talk you through in a second. So what have we got? Well, the car on the left has already run 104 miles an hour on 3S. Got a Castle 6900 kV motor, Castle Sidewinder 4 ESC, and the car on the right is the one that you've just seen in today's video. This motor, brushless 3.5 turn motor with adjustable timing on the back there. Should be good for all. Coming up on 11,000 kV with the timing turned right the way up. Castle Mamba X ESC being the key difference on there. Today we're just running 2000 milliamp 2S 50C pack on there. Now the next step for the car on the right here is to speed test it on 3S, but I will say they only rate these motors at 1S, but on 2S today was keeping reasonably nice and cool, so I think I've got the timing in a sweet spot. And the next step for this car on the left, I'm going to fit the parts that Morgan has kindly made me, this new adjustable motor mount and this Mod 1 gearing, which has been designed specifically so it will sit within the stock bearing in the stock motor mount on there. The reason why I'm fitting in this car, I've got another Castle 5700 kV motor which I figure should be able to pull a fairly substantial Mod 1 gear to go with that. But have your guess in the comment section, how fast is this one going to go next time out, and how fast is this one going to go? Anyway, I hope you like the progress I'm making with both of these cars. I do expect both of them to be well over the 100 miles an hour on 3S, but I'm sure it might be a little bit eventful along the way. Oh man. Now I've got no power there. Right, battery has come out. Look, the sign saying drive slow. They must have seen me coming.
Well, thumbs up if you like this video, guys. Post any comments you might have in the comment section below the video and hit the circle below to subscribe. And if you do hit the circle, don't forget to hit the bell.